Hi, it's Linda Jane Green. I'm showing you the squirrels and the birds and how my lilac bushes have been budding. I've got the dogs over here. You can see all of the yard work that I need to do as far as I've got to rake, and I've got all these sticks that need to be cleaned up. And there's a squirrel enjoying the seeds that I just put out. And there's another one on the fence over there. I feed the sparrows and I feed the birds, and I've had some doves over here as well, and there's a couple of squirrels up there on the shelving that you can see. The fire pit looks horrible. I need to pull some weeds out of the fire pit, and this area back here is on my mind for a new project. There's a space back here behind the camper. It's an 8-foot by 15 foot, and I have in this cardboard, it's been sitting here all winter long, I have bamboo that I had intended would go around the perimeter of that space there along the chain link fence. And then what I was wanting to do is put like a little patio back there and have this chair here in the back. And it's a project that has been waited for like a year now, where this wicker chair would be back there in the excuse me, back there in the 8 by 15 space porch with the bamboo that's in that box, and then a patio. But it's a complete mess, as you can see. It's all just been sitting and waiting for me for all winter, and that's something that I want to work on. My dog always, well, he's my son's dog, the black lab. He always thinks he's going to catch one of these squirrels, and so far they've been able to manage to avoid him. And I don't know, I enjoy the wildlife, I enjoy animals, so I don't have a problem with feeding them and taking care of them. And here I am. Yeah, see, the dog was just trying to chase after a squirrel and he ran up the tree. So that's something that's on my mind. Is I've got these little arbors that I thought it would be pretty if I could dress them out with some vines and some climbing flowers, and then maybe some fairy lights. And I'm just enjoying springtime. I'm just enjoying being outside. We've got a lot of neighbor dogs and they bark all the time. And then my next door neighbor was mowing the lawn earlier, and it's like, okay, I need to get on with it. I need to get busy with my yard and the yard work. And they're not afraid of me. They know that I'm feeding them. I do hope that they survive, and not become roadkill out in the yard, out in the streets, or have the dog. Over there's a dog barking. So I'll just have to keep you posted on how things go with the yard and cleaning things up around here. Of course, I'm going to go to work now, and I'll be at work for the next 3 days, so this is something that I'm planning to do over the course of time. I also was thinking maybe I would get myself motivated to do some more painting inside the camper, because I really do enjoy the colors inside the bathroom, where I put the birds in around the shower stall, and then I paint it like a teal color in on the cabinets. So I might do something like that this summer. When I can have the windows open and I can air things out, and it's not as stinky with the paint smells and things. But I'm just happy to be back and outside and enjoying the weather and enjoying springtime and budding, and I'm hoping that you're fine and that everything's going well for you. If you're in a position where your job is just running you ragged and you can't do it anymore, or if it's been closed down because of COVID and stuff, make some changes. Do what you need to do to have a better life and to have a better atmosphere. There's my bird bath back there. Don't just tolerate abuse. Don't just tolerate people running you ragged and abusing you and your talents and your abilities and expecting more out of you than what you can possibly give. Look around and put an application out there and see if there's somewhere else that's a better fit for you. My application is still on Indeed, and that's where I've been putting applications and resumes and interacting with people, and so far this new job in the new town is doing fine, and I'm content to be there and it's working out. But I was wanting to give it time and see if they were going to abuse me, because it is a sister company to the one that I had been at. And I have kind of like a post-traumatic stress thing going on, because somebody would say my name, like a patient would open up their door and say something to me behind me, and I was jumping. My nerves are just shot. I was like that startle reflex of like, oh, that nobody's asking me to do more than what I'm capable of. Nobody is being abusive or mean or hateful or just overbearing or rude. So far so good. I'm thankful for that. And I'm gonna go, but I just wanted to show you that space there, because it's a 8-foot by 15-foot space, and it's been on my mind for about a year now. And this bamboo has been sitting in this box just waiting. It's a bamboo like wall that I want to put up, and then I do have a little patio that I want to put out on the ground and clean it all up and clean the yard up and stuff. And I'll show you pictures of that as I do that. But I'm starting to have energy again. I'm starting to have ambition again to be productive, and so that's a good thing. Now I'll keep you posted on how everything goes, and I hope you have a great evening, and it's good to spend time with you again. It's good to share with you my little space and the squirrels and the birds and the dogs and and my messy yard with all of the weeds and the sticks and the leaves that need to be swept up and cleaned up and raked. So have a good evening, and I'm thinking about you, and I hope you're all doing well. Bye.